What is up, guys? Financial Francisco here with another video, and today we're going to be talking about the differences between accounting profit and economic profit. And what in the world is the difference? Honestly, when I learned this, I had no idea what the differences were. I was like, profit, there's only one type of profit, you making money or losing money. But turns out there are some key differences, and they're kind of intuitive. So anyway, accounting profit is what most of us kind of like intuitively think about when we think about profit. What is the difference of money that you're generating than by your spending, right? So this is essentially, with more fancy terms, your revenues minus explicit costs. Explicit costs, say if you're an individual, can be your utility bills, food, the amount you spend on food, rent, house payments, car payments, all of those things. If you're a business owner, that can be applied to utility bills, salaries for your workers, wages for your workers, material costs, all of those things, costs for transactions. Now, economic profit is pretty much the same thing, but it takes into account one extra factor, and those are implicit costs. Implicit costs are basically your opportunity cost, the money that you're losing because you're doing a certain thing, you're running a certain business, you're having a certain job, and you're not doing this other thing that you chose not to do. So say, for example, let's say that I was working a job, right? And that job, I had a salary of $100,000 per year. But then I decide I'm not really happy with this job, I don't like it, I don't like my coworkers, I don't like my boss, so I'm gonna leave and I'm gonna start a business on my own. Now, let's say that on my first year running it, I generate a revenue of $200,000, and my expenses all in total were $100,000. So my profit in that case, my accounting profit, would be $200,000, the money that I brought in, minus my expenses of $100,000. My accounting profit is $100,000. But what is my economic profit? Well, my economic profit would be zero. Why? Because I'm taking into account that because I quit my past job, that's money that I'm losing on. And so I'm making the same thing whether I would have kept my job or with this new business that I started. I'm breaking even basically. So it's worth it for me to continue the business, because in the long run I can scale it, make it bigger, and even make more money. If my accounting profit for that business that I started was under 100,000, then my economic profit would have been negative, and it wouldn't be worth it for me to continue doing that, because I can make more money with my old job than with this new project that I started. On the other hand, if my accounting profit was above the 100,000, then it's worth it for me to keep on doing it, because I am making more than what I would have made at my other job had I not quit. But anyway, when you're considering your own circumstances, your own personal finance, it's very important to keep both in mind, because it can help you make more rational decisions, whether to start something new, quit something that you wanted to quit, or maybe, you know, how things are right now, you probably should just keep on doing that thing that maybe you don't like, but it's generating you more money. And well, where is this going? Well, economic profit is important to consider because economics is a rational social science that takes into consideration that people are rational beings, and you're always going to act in your best interest. Also, economic profit helps you maximize your earning potential because you're taking into consideration your opportunity costs and which ones you are worth doing and which ones are worth not doing. And now, this raises the question of whether what's more important, money and profits or passion for doing work. That's not what this video is meant to cover. This is just to introduce kind of the thought process and the ideas, but that's going to be a video that I'm going to make in the future. In the comments down below for now, comment what you think is more important. Do you think it's more important to consider earning potential and money? Or is it more important to consider your actual passion for doing things and your work? If you learned something new today, don't forget to click the like button, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends and family. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.